Commuters on local interstates feeling forgotten, even targeted by a state proposal.
ODOT says they need to start tolling local freeways to pay for seismic upgrades on several bridges. And I-205, one of the freeways being targeted for tolls. But tonight, communities are fighting back. I'm Jeff Gianola.
And I'm Elizabeth Din. Tonight, we're hearing lawsuits are even on the table. It's a very big issue. Let's get straight to our Lisa Balick now, live in West Lynn. Lisa, some leaders calling this even a money grab.
Yeah, exactly. I found out today both the mayors of West Lynn here as well as Oregon City banding together. They are really upset about the possibility, or they say the likelihood, of diversion. Cars peeling off 205 to avoid the tolls. Again, remember, this tolling is supposed to begin in just one section along 205, affecting those communities. They expect thousands of drivers to peel off to avoid the tolls, and they say they're ready to play hardball to try and stop it.
We got to get our legal sword out as well, because they're proven, they've got this thing moving down the tracks, and the only way we're going to stop it is with a big pile of legal timbers across the railroad tracks,
Oregon City commissioners and West Lynn councilors joining forces to fight back against what they see as a state experiment at their expense. Tolling a section of I-205, toll structures placed at the Abernathy and Tualatin River bridges. They say drivers will then divert onto local roads to avoid the tolls.
It will not only affect Oregon City, it will be Gladstone, it will be Canby, it will be Tualatin, it will be all the jurisdictions that are off the I-5 spine that are going to be affected by this. We're going to unfortunately take the brunt of it, and that's our concern. We don't want our downtowns shut down.
They told me they're reaching out to state lawmakers to try and stop tolling from moving forward until they have some answers how the state will lessen the expected flood of traffic through business and neighborhood areas. ODOT last night told lawmakers on the Transportation Committee they're aware of the concerns.
We know that there's going to be, so we haven't hidden anything as it relates to what the diversion is, but we haven't been able to quantify it yet because we're still early in the process.
But some lawmakers are putting ODOT on the hot seat.
ODOT has not necessarily got the greatest amount of trust for a number of people. So the idea that the assurance that you're going to do something about it, that they'll be involved, is not necessarily enough. I think that you need to be much more direct and specific about how you're handling this.
I asked West Lynn's mayor about meetings so far with ODOT. He tells me he hasn't seen any results.
But we really haven't had a lot of collaboration. It's felt like they've been coming to us and kind of checking a box to say, we talked to the local governments, but I've not seen changes to the tolling plan that reflect those conversations.
But with lawmakers giving this attention on the first day of the session, lawmakers, by the way, who hold the purse strings for ODOT, the plan to start tolling 205 at the end of next year could hit a red light. And I found out coming up tonight at 7 o'clock in Oregon City, the Oregon City Commission has a presentation scheduled from ODOT. They tell me that ODOT tried to push that off. They say, nope, you better be there. KOIN 6 will be there as well. Live in West Lynn, Lisa Balick, KOIN 6 News.
And this was a big issue, Lisa, as you well know, in the governor debates that we had preceding the election in the fall. So this is turning into a very controversial and big issue for Oregon. We're also